Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I was telling you in my last video about how this thing is having a very hard time starting up after it sits all night, and I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. I just pulled it out of the garage. I did not try to start it yet. I want to get it on video and show you the issue that I'm having. To me, it sounds like a fuel issue, carburetor or something. I don't know. It's weird because when I took this thing out of the box, out of its crate, it started up and it didn't give me the problem. So I can't understand why it's giving me issues now, being that it ran, it runs and everything. My daughter runs it around. She ran around all day yesterday. And I'm going to show you, I'm actually going to try to start it up and see if I still have the same issue. And if I do, I want to catch it on video. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm going to start it up just like I did in the beginning. The very first time I started it. Keys on. The kill switch is on. And another issue before I try to start this, another issue I was having with it, only yesterday, it was her third time riding it, and yesterday I did notice 2 times, we turned the key on, had everything on, and I didn't have any kind of, no kind of starter at all. It almost seemed like the battery was dead in it. It's like almost maybe a shortage in the wiring or something. I don't know what was going on with it, but anyhow, I just fooled with it a little bit and I got it to work. I mean, I jiggled wires, it never came on, and then I just hit the lights and it came on. So that was an issue I was having with it. It only did it to me 2 times, but it did do it. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the kill switch on, hit the key. Now we'll choke it, pull the choke up, brake in. Going to turn me into a liar, but I promise you it was having issues. Actually, this is what it's going to do now. It's not going to stay running. It's just going to fire up and shut off, and that's what it did to me for about an hour yesterday. I have to choke back off. Can't even give it gas. Give it gas, it shuts right off. But if you don't give it gas, it shuts off also. So there's no winning with it. I'll turn the choke back on. Turn the choke off. Seemed like it ran better with the choke on. It just doesn't want to take fuel. Can't give it gas at all, and no matter what way you turn that choke, it'll run for a few seconds and shuts right back off. Okay, I got it running, and actually this was one of the better times that I actually got it running. Before I tried to start it so many times that I actually ran the battery dead, and I had to put the battery charger on it. So this was actually an easy time starting it. But now once it's running, it runs fine. I don't know, maybe somebody can give me a tip on what they think's wrong with it. But like I said, if I let it sit here and run, shut it off, a little bit later, it'll fire up. So once it sits all night, I can't get it running. But along with that same issue I was having yesterday, with the battery not kicking in, I don't know, the terminals, I tried to wiggle the terminals to see if they were loose. They were all tight. I actually turned the key on and hit the headlight yesterday, and I couldn't get the headlight on either. And I just kind of pulled with the wire to see if there was a shortage. I wiggled the wire, still nothing, couldn't get it running. And I don't know, just all of a sudden it had power and it started up. But I just want to keep you guys updated on the issues I'm having with it. Other than that, I mean, the bike runs perfectly fine, and I don't know, it seems like a decent bike besides a couple issues I'm having with it. Okay, so now that the bike's been running for a few minutes here, I'm going to shut it off and show you how easy it starts back up after you get it running and everything's running for a while, okay? So we'll shut it off, key off, turn the key back on. Now I'm having that electrical issue. As you can see, the key's on, the button's on, no headlights. See, I'm glad that I got that on video. I have no headlights, none. Keys on, switches on, I have no power, none whatsoever. As you can see, the bike was running, I shut it off. No power, none whatsoever. There it is, now it's back. I don't know if it's a shortage in the key switch itself or what. Now I'm having lights and it fires right up. I'm glad I got that on video to show you guys what I was telling you about the electrical issue. I don't know if it's in that key switch, I'm not sure. But as you can see, the bike starts right back up, perfectly fine. It's just the morning starts, it is a devil getting running sometimes. So I would like to tell you guys thanks for watching